Well, you know, I think a lot of the wonderful things that have been happening down here tonight are, as I said before, certainly testimony to Buddy Rich. And we'll be able to see him again in the next segment and enjoy his last performance. We've had a wonderful time down here. I hope we can continue to. With Treetop support, of course, has made this evening one of the best ever. Our total so far tonight, without the Treetop Challenge, is $4,252. Of course, adding the very generous challenge gift from Treetop, we're at $5,252. We're just thrilled. We don't want it to stop here. We've still got a phone, hoping that we'll get some more calls and make it the best ever night. I was reflecting about what, thank you, that's great, what makes a pledge drive successful. It's certainly the programs, isn't it, Julie?
It's certainly the programs. And tonight, we've been very fortunate because the programming's been so wonderful. This Sentimental Swing, everyone's tapping their feet and absolutely loving it. And Bots and Pops tonight was outstanding. It was fabulous.
Yeah,
and the viewers have really shown your support by calling in. It's been absolutely tremendous. And it's been wonderful for us. It's so fun to be here when we know there's a good response out there and the phones are ringing and the volunteers are enjoying talking to all of you.
Yeah, you know, we were having a strategy session, the staff here was, a couple of weeks ago, about, we were putting together the budget for next year. And of course, that's, again, one of the reasons we're on the air tonight, is to get to the end of our fiscal year in the black. And a lot of what we were discussing were the dollars for programming. And Marilyn Hudson, our programming director, was agonizing about her ability to buy certain programs and make the bids to the PBS, because again, the membership dollars produce the programs, and we wanted to get a Lawrence Welk program back on. Very expensive, of course, some of the greatest programs are, and it really was shaky in that session as to whether we were going to find the dollars to be able to do that. So a night like this truly makes a statement about what viewers want to be seeing and what is most meaningful. I think music and performance programs are among our highest pledging programs, aren't they?
I think so. I think so. I think there's something about watching it and getting involved in it. It makes people want to get involved with the station and join us as a member. We probably mentioned earlier, but our programming costs this year are up $40,000.
Yeah,
so those membership dollars are so vitally important now more than ever, so that we can continue to maintain showing the programs that we're showing and possibly even purchase more.
Yeah, and I'm never sure if people realize that the membership dollars are closing in on 40% of the overall budget of broadcast and production and program purchase. So they're simply our most significant core of support that we can have. We are lucky in Central Washington to have very nearly 20% of the viewers as members. We'd love to be number one and keep that getting even higher, but it's getting harder. Won't you call 457-3100, make it a record breaker, or use the 800 number on your screen.
Hi, this is Vivian and John. We're in the country store together. He's my assistant, and he's wearing this wonderful fedora that looks mysterious. He's going to help me show some of these premiums. What would you like to show first? This is a Washington Shores book. It's got beautiful photographs, and it really tells a lot about Washington. It's a real joy to have on your coffee table and share with friends. I'm going to show the mug. He can speak, too. You can talk anytime. He's got his own microphone, folks, believe it or not. This is a KYVE mug with a pretty little gold rim, and I've got to show one feature, guys. It is usable by left-handers or right-handers. Think of that. If you have a lefty in your family and you'd like to get him a great mug, that will go with your $60 or above pledge. So that's something you might want to remember. We don't have an actual ticket to the Sesame Street performance that's coming to the Capitol Theater. This is only a symbol, only a facsimile, folks. But the performance is November 19th to 21st in the Capitol Theater, and that is also available to pledges of $60. What else? Would you like to tell about the director's chair?
A great director's chair here, a child-sized Sesame Street director's chair. Obviously, you knew it was not an adult-sized chair. And we have a bag, tote bag over there.
This is a KYVE tote bag. This is available in a couple different combinations. I think you've heard about them already this evening as premium. It does have handles. They've disappeared, but they are on there. And this is great. Anybody who's lived here very long has heard of and visited Gasparetti's, and there are gift certificates to Gasparetti's available as premiums tonight, too. So there's a lot of good reasons to encourage you. You gain by the programming, you gain by the premiums and all these other things we've talked about, plus we gain from your support and from having more money to buy better quality programs and to continue the ones that you already are enjoying. Do we have more time? Okay, we'll keep talking. What else would you like to talk about? Well, I know what I was going to say. Some people may get bothered by the pledge breaks once in a while. You know, every once in a while we have to stop for a pledge break. But do you know that all year long you don't have all those commercial breaks, so you're avoiding them by these occasional pledge breaks. So we hope that you'll put up with a few days of this, and it can be fun. You might see some interesting things on these pledge breaks, but then all year long you don't have to have those commercials every few minutes. So we think that you'll think about it and agree that it's valuable and worth your time and your money. So we appreciate if you'll call 457-3100 or outside the Yakima area, and that's not just Yakima Avenue, it's Yakima itself, 1-800-533-KYVE. Any other words?
I think it's great that they've got an 800 number here at KYVE, and I think that's going to help bring in people from Ellensburg and Prosser and Sela and all those good places, Othello. Great.
Great. So as far as you are, if you can watch us, call in, and we'll be glad to have you use the 1-800 number. Please call in tonight. Thanks.
John, is Sela long distance?
Oh, no.
I want to say thank you to some of the new members that have pledged this evening. Robert Nelson, June Rayner, and Joan Oliver. The phones are still ringing. There's still time to call in.
I want mine to ring.
Really, yes, please. Ann wants to talk to someone. Please call in now. 457-3100. And for those out of the Yakima area, it's 1-800-533-KYVE.
That's right. And we've got plenty to go back to and enjoy. McGovern sings Just One of Those Things, and I've heard her do that. It's wonderful. And again, a couple of more Buddy Rich things. A real treat. And we may not ever be able to run this program again. I'm not sure whether we have a second run or not, but
I don't know.
There's still time, and we'd love to finish up the night with, break a record. And I think we can do it if we can keep the phones ringing, and we'll be here through the performance, and we'll be here when it's over. So stay with us, won't you, at Summer Fair. Thanks.